everyone and welcome to the 1,000 subscriber special of I Bought a Watch. Bit of a weird episode and all will be revealed at the end of this episode, but first off, let's talk Marmite. I love Marmite. If you've never heard of it before, first off, I'm sorry, and I would strongly urge you to pop out to the supermarket and correct that after watching this episode. But for the time being, I'll describe it as a tangy yeast extract spread with a rich British heritage. Now, don't worry if you don't know a thing about yeast extract. I'm pretty sure 90% of the people who work at Marmite don't know exactly what it is either. But as always, you know me, I like to go a bit into the history of a piece, so let's get into it. Invented by a German scientist as a byproduct of the beer brewing process, Marmite was started right here in the UK in 1902 in Burton-upon-Trent, Staffordshire, England. Famous for its slogan trademark, "Love it or hate it," it has become so ingrained in British society that you've probably heard me refer to something as Marmite as a synonym for polarizing or an acquired taste. But some people have taken that love it to the extremes, as Marmite hummus and Marmite peanut butter are now a thing, apparently. Whatever your opinion, Marmite has to be given credit where credit is due. As being rich in vitamin B, Marmite was used in ration packs of soldiers during World War I and has also been reportedly used to treat anemia and malnutrition. Due to its massive commercial success, multiple Marmite homages have sprung up. Some with big names in heritage, like Vegemite, founded in 1923, capitalizing on Marmite's yeast extract formula, as well as a host of countless other supermarket owned brands, which can be found in almost every supermarket chain in the UK. But more on that later. First up, we have dimensions. A diameter of 72 millimeters, a bottom to cap of 91 millimeters, a nice cap width of 55 millimeters. That's great news for all you cap swappers out there. And a not so slim 60 millimeter width, but I'll be the first to tell you that this one sits an awfully lot slimmer on the shelf. The color scheme here is the iconic Marmite brown glass, yellow cap and beautifully applied labels. The stark white font stands out beautifully against that red backdrop, and the touches of green are nice attention to detail. Under the cap, we have that iconic umami flavor, a real powerful taste, which when I checked has a great shelf life reading up until April 2022, which really gives you that peace of mind. Okay, let's get into a shelf shot before I go into the reasons not to buy this piece. Like I said, even though the diameter here is 60 millimeters, it really does slip in nicely between the baked beans and the chopped tomatoes, as you can see. I spoke about that cap diameter, so let's try this with a few other caps. Have to mention, this is a real nice threading on this cap, and an excellent grip thanks to that knurling. Okay, first up is this nice red cap from Grandessa's Smooth Biscuit Spread. I like the color here, but there is still a little bit of wiggle room, so I'm not sure this one works as perfectly as you might think. Next up, we have this white steel cap from Asda's Clear Honey. I feel it adds a nice touch of class to the piece, but again, we have a slight issue with the threading on that cap. Although a pretty versatile piece, I still feel like the yellow is really the best option for this one. Okay, now on to reasons not to buy this piece. And taking inspiration from my recent Aquaterra homage video, which has hit 10,000 views, so thanks a lot guys, I'm going to be putting this one head to head with two other Marmite homages, Vegemite and the greatly named Mighty Yeast Extract. So dimensions wise, we have a lot of similarities here, with the Vegemite losing out a bit, opting for a more slender profile. In terms of cap width, they all copy Marmite's original design, which is a little unoriginal, but does allow you to interchange the caps while keeping that iconic Marmite color scheme. Inside, they all carry that iconic taste and share very comparable flavors, which differ to a degree which is only relevant as a matter of preference. In regards to shelf life, the Marmite lasts up until April 2022. The Vegemite, rather unfortunately, expires on September 2021, and the Mighty Yeast Extract seems to be unmarked, making me think this one might seemingly last forever. Price-wise, the Marmite starts at £2.70 and the Vegemite at £2.19. And last but not least, the Grandessa undercuts both of these, coming in at £1.69. That's under half the price of the Marmite and almost equal to half the price of the Vegemite. So my conclusion and the point of this video, I'm sure you're all wondering, which if you hadn't already guessed is really just a metaphor for watches. If you interchange the Marmite with a Rolex Datejust, the Vegemite with an Orient President, and the Mighty Yeast Extract with an AliExpress offering, this is my roundabout way of sharing my opinions on homage watches. Hopefully you can see the parallels in design, heritage, quality and price, and also why I, even though I do love Marmite, still always buy the Mighty Yeast Extract. If you don't believe me, I only bought these other two as a treat because I was making this video and it was an excuse to buy a lot of Marmite. I understand homage watches will always be a Marmite topic in the watch industry. You don't have to love them, but hopefully I've outlined the reason why I personally buy them. Okay, the last thing I want to say is the thank yous. First off, thank you for sticking through this weird video. It was actually really fun to make, and I hope it gave you guys at least a little smile. Next up, I want to thank all the new subscribers. I really want to extend a warm welcome to all of you, and I hope that you're enjoying the channel, the episodes, and are taking part in the discussions in the comments. I really do read every single one and try my best to get back to all of you. Now, speaking of saying thank you, the AliExpress 11/11 sale has just been and gone, and from what I can see, an overwhelming amount of people have appeared to use my affiliate links. So a massive thank you to all of you who purchase things using those links. And hopefully at some point in the future, I'll get a better idea of what kind of earnings we all manage to generate. And I really mean we, because as far as I'm concerned, that money is still yours. You spent it, I hardly did much to earn it. So as a way of saying thank you, I thought instead of your typical giveaway of one of the watches I already own, how about I let you guys pick the watch and then I give it away? So the proposed idea is I will put forward $100, about £80, which I'm hoping will be covered by those 11/11 affiliate earnings, and buy a watch that you guys pick. So what I want you guys to do is find a watch you'd buy for that price and leave me a link in the comment section. This doesn't have to be an AliExpress watch, it can be a watch from Amazon and from any brand, as long as it's in stock and it can get to me in the UK in a reasonable time. I'll then give it a few days and pick some of my favorites, and then run a poll on Instagram probably for you guys to pick the winning watch, which will then be ordered. I'll do a quick review for your guys' benefit and then send it off to a random lucky subscriber. So to enter, all you need to do is be a subscriber, but if you want to say in which watch, please do leave a comment in the comment section. Also, it would help if you follow me on Instagram at IBoughtAWatch. I'll leave a link in the video description below so that you can vote in that final poll. Okay, well, I'm hoping that all makes sense to you guys. Please remember to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed the video. Stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Bye!